What's up, fight fans? Greetings from the Wrestleverse. This is Lady J, and it's time to take it to the ring. Here are the headlines for your fight news. ROH Title Match. Strong Style evolved. Becky Lynch news. The return of the Viper. BOLA Call Up. Big new Terminus Match. And your MMA updates. The ROH World Title will be defended at the World on GCW. Wrestling Headlines published this little bit of news. Game Changer Wrestling announced on the ROH World Champion Jonathan Gresham will defend his title against Blake Christian at the big, epic Hammerstein Ballroom event on Sunday, January 23rd in New York City. Christian also tweeted on the match and wrote, "This is more than the Ring of Honor World Championship. It's about recognition, acceptance, acknowledgement. At the Hammerstein, the whole world finds out." Gresham defeated Jay Lethal to win the vacant ROH World Title at the final battle on December 11th. Now, while ROH is on a hiatus until April 2022, no, they're not gone, they're just on a break, Gresham will continue to defend the strap at various indie events under the ROH Pure title rules. His first title defense was this past Friday night at GCW's Blood on the Hills event, where he retained over AJ Gray. He then retained over Adam Priest at Saturday's New South Pro event. The World on GCW, which is sold out, will also feature an appearance by AEW's Eddie Kingston, among others. The inaugural Indie Wrestling Hall of Fame ceremony will also be held that night. Presented by GCW and Orange Crush. Jerry Lynn, Homicide, Ruckus, and Dave Prezark will be honored. New Japan Strong has announced their Strong Style Evolved 2022 event. New Japan Strong Style is coming to St. Petersburg, Florida. Yes, Daryl, we're gonna go to a show and we don't have to fly there. Okay, so the taping's gonna take place on Sunday, March 20th from the Coliseum in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tickets are gonna go on sale Monday, January 3rd at noon. Note to self, put that on the calendar. Maybe follow WrestleTix on Twitter, see if I can get some pre-sale tickets, because, you know, when you get them ahead of time, you get awesome things like, you know, New Japan chanclas from Texas. I'll have Florida ones now. Anyways, it has been 2 years since New Japan was in Florida. I'm excited, Daryl is excited, you should be too. Wrestlers announced include the strong openweight champion Tom Lawler, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Jonah, Fred Rosser, Carl Fredericks, Clark Connors, Hikuleo, and Rocky Romero. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Becky Lynch wins triple threat after Monday's WWE Raw. Wrestling Headlines reported the dark main event after Monday's WWE Raw over in Milwaukee saw Becky Lynch retain the Raw Women's title. She had to defeat Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair after Raw went off the air Monday night. The finish to the triple threat saw Morgan go for the pin on Belair, only for Lynch to kick her in the head, toss her out of the ring, and steal the pin. Lynch used her feet on the ropes for leverage. After the match, Morgan and Belair hit their finishers on Lynch to send the crowd home happy. Doudrop. I hate that name. Sorry, not sorry, Doudrop. WWE recently filed for the Piper Niven name that she used when she was in NXT UK. Doudrop has lost all of her matches since October, but dude, can't she come back as Viper Niven and be a badass again? Did you know she was the first women's ICW World Champion? Viper defeated fellow WWE wrestlers Kaylee Ray and Nikki Storm, aka Cross Ash, in a three-way match at ICW Fear and Loathing 8. And she was a tag team champion with Io Shirai at Stardom for 245 days. In ICW, they competed in the first ever Queen of Insanity match, and in NXT UK, they fought in the first ever Women's Falls Count Anywhere match on the brand. Both matches were incredible and extremely brutal, with both warriors battering one another with an array of wince-inducing violent instruments. The Queen of Insanity match is particularly nasty, with barbed wire boards, an ironing board, and lots of thumbtacks and drawing pins. So yeah, Piper Niven is a badass. She's not Doudrop. MLW superstar Aramis has been confirmed for the 2022 PWG Battle of Los Angeles tournament. PWG tweeted that Aramis is the 11th entrant in the tournament, which takes place on January 29th and 30th in Los Angeles. Not familiar with Aramis? He is a fearless fighter for righteous causes. Aramis has become one of Mexico's most talked about luchadores, due in part to his cutting-edge arsenal of aerial moves, cutting-edge reversals, and strikes. But don't overlook Aramis' tenacity for never giving up. He's often overcoming much bigger competitors to triumph as thousands of fans chant his name in sold-out arenas in Mexico. Yeah, he'll be great for BOLA. 2 AEW wrestlers, Jay Lethal and Lee Moriarty, are set to face off at the debut show for Terminus. It will be the first ever singles match between Lethal and Moriarty. Terminus's debut show will be in Atlanta on Sunday, January 16th. Jay Lethal versus Lee Moriarty. We're gonna have the Impact Digital Media Champion Jordan Grace defending against Kiera Hogan, Moose versus Alex Coughlin, Liza Hall versus Janai Kai, Gresham, Black, Daniel Garcia, Bandito, Dante Caballero, Fred Yehai, Joe Keys, JDX, Adam Priest, Tracy Williams, and Invictus Cash have been announced for this show. MMA Updates. Dana White, Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza UFC title rematch is 100% next. UFC 272 adds a grudge match between former teammates Mariah Akabova and Marina Moroz. Justin Gaethje is gonna burn it down if UFC gives irrelevant Conor McGregor the next title shot. This is because Gaethje believes he should and that he deserves a title shot against Charles Oliveira. What do you think? That's it for your fight news. Take a moment to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. For more fight news and WrestleCat videos, click the link below. Until next time, I'm Lady J, and keep it lucha.